Hey everybody, welcome to class today. Today is going to be a quick 30-minute kind of forward folding and hip opening class. Not really a stretchy class, it's just designed to get you moving when you don't have a bunch of time and get into the hips and the hamstrings. We get into a couple of arm balances and there's a couple of opportunities for handstand as well if you want. If you enjoy these classes, please remember to like and subscribe and tell a friend. And if you've got comments or feedback or want to know more, want to see more of anything, please let me know in the comment section below. For those of you who do watch these videos closely, you will notice that unfortunately my mascot, my little pig, is not here with me today. I forgot him. It's terrible and it's sad. So this is like the first video ever that Pig has not been in there. So there you go. It happened. But we do have this amazing view right behind us. This is like a 5-minute walk from my Airbnb and there's like nobody else here except for my husband who's swimming. It's amazing. So I hope you enjoy the background and we are going to get started in Tadasana at the top of the mat. Start at the top of your mat in Tadasana, ground down evenly through both feet. Turn the palms to the front of your space. Take a nice deep inhale, draw the shoulders up by the ears. And a big open mouth exhale, let it go. Seal the lips, start to breathe in and out through the nose, Ujjayi Pranayama. And your next inhale, sweep the arms up above the head. As you exhale, generous bend in the knees, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, lift and lengthen. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Generous bend in the knees, drop the tailbone, start to roll the length of the spine all the way to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And then as you exhale, plant palms, step back, high plank pose. Set up your plank pose, wrists underneath the shoulders or slightly in front. Energy back through the feet. Get nice and buoyant through the hips, lengthen through the crown of the head and the tail. Abs are engaged, but you're not clenching. You've still got an expansion as you inhale, and then a contraction as you exhale. Take 3 more breaths here. And you're going to take it all the way up and back, downward facing dog. As you inhale, ripple through the spine, high plank pose. As you exhale, bend the knees, send the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward through the spine. As you exhale, bend the knees, hips back, downward dog. 2 more like this. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. As you exhale, shift forward, lower the knees if you need, chaturanga. Inhale, back to your plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. As you exhale, open the hip. Draw the right shoulder down in line with the left. Squeeze the right heel towards the glutes. As you inhale, you're going to squeeze the left calf, raise the heel. As you exhale, keep on those tippy toes. Now you're going to extend the right knee. Inhale, lower everything down, bend the knee. This time as you exhale, both at the same time, lift the left heel, extend the right knee. Inhale, curl it back in. 2 more like that. Exhale, lift and extend. Inhale, bring it down. Exhale, lift and extend. Inhale, bring it down. Take an exhale here. Inhale, square off the hips. As you exhale, shift forward, round, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. 3 more. Hold, knee to nose. And then step that right leg forward, lower the left knee, untouch the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, straighten the right leg. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Take 3 more like this. On your next inhale, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, plant the hands, lift the back knee, runner's lunge. On your next inhale, pivot to the outside edge of both feet. Sweep the right arm back for rising pose. Listen carefully. Keep the legs as they are. As you exhale, you're just going to lift the hips, sweep the right arm to the front of your space. Inhale, sink down. Exhale, lift. 3 more here. Out. From here, come back into your horizon pose. On your next inhale, trace a line along the horizon. You're going to pivot all the way to Skandasana at the back of your mat. Come up onto the left toes if you need to, otherwise left heel is down. Right toes can flex towards the sky. Option to keep the hands down or option to bring the hands up, coming up nice and tall through the spine. Take 3 more breaths here. And then from here, you're going to ground back down through that right foot. Come all the way back to the front of your mat into your runner's lunge. Inhale, sweep that right leg up, 3-legged dog. As you exhale, take it down through your chaturanga. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. As you exhale, open the hips, draw the left shoulder down, squeeze the left heel towards the glutes. We'll take the first one separately. As you inhale, raise the right heel. And then as you exhale, extend the left leg, keep the hip open. Inhale, you're going to draw the left heel towards the glutes, then the right heel towards the floor. Exhale, lift the heel, extend the leg. Inhale, drop the heel, bend the knee. 3 more like this. You should feel your glute working on that top leg. You should feel your calf working on the bottom leg. Last one. Square off your hips, take an inhale. And then as you exhale, shift forward, engage the lats, the side body muscles, ground, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. 4 more like this. Take it forward, knee to nose, and then step it all the way through. Lower the back knee, untouch the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, Ardha Hanuman. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. Take 3 more like this. Inhale, sweep up, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, plant the hands, lift the back knee. Inhale, rotate to the outside edge of both feet, sweep the left arm back. Exhale, lift the hips up in your horizon pose. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. If this is not good for your ankles, you can stay flat on the left foot. We're going to do 2 more. Come down into your horizon pose. On your next inhale, sweep the horizon with that left arm. Pivot all the way to the back of the mat, coming into your Skandasana. We're going to hold here for about 5 breaths. You can always feel free to take a twist or a bind here. And And then you're going to ground down to that left foot. Make your way all the way back to the front of the mat. Inhale, sweep that left arm up, left leg up, three-legged dog. And then as you exhale, take it through your vinyasa. I'm not adding in any back bends today, but you can always feel free to do that if that's what your practice needs. Bend the knees, look towards the top, step forward, float. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Take it through your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. We've got 4 more rounds here. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Take it through your vinyasa. Step, walk or float to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, optional second chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. We've got 2 more rounds. Inhale, raise. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Step, walk or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, hold. Make sure you can see your toes. Your knees are in line with your second and third toes. Your hips are back to allow you to bring your chest forward while still keeping your spine neutral. Your shoulders are wherever feels comfortable for you. So if your arms are all the way up but you're bunching your shoulders, bring your hands down to 90 degrees. That's totally fine. We're going to hold here for 3 more breaths. Sink a little lower if you can. Even weight between both feet. Take 1 more inhale. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Stay on the back toes. Inhale, crescent lunge. We're going to hold here for 5 breaths. Bend the back knee to come into a neutral spine. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Draw the right hip back. Left hip slightly forward. You're not tucking the tailbone. Your tailbone, you're thinking of it dropping directly perpendicular to the floor. One more breath here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, broaden the collarbone. As you exhale, you're going to fold forward into humble warrior. So that right shoulder will come to the inside of the right knee, or if it's better for your body, you can fold directly on top of that right thigh. Wherever you are, try not to fall over. Let the head be really heavy. Maybe shake it yes and no. Keep sending that right knee in the same direction as the right toes and engage through that left thigh. Take 2 more breaths. On your next inhale, you're going to sweep all the way up, crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, take it down to your vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Stay on the back toes. As you inhale, raise up, crescent lunge. Set yourself up on this side. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, find the funky interlace behind your back, so non-dominant grip. Inhale, open those collarbones. And then as you exhale, humble warrior, second side. On your next inhale, raise up, crescent lunge. And then as you exhale, take it to your vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float to malasana, feet to the outsides of the hands. And then as you inhale, you're going to sit your torso up nice and tall. You can always have your heels elevated if you need to. See if you can use the strength of your glutes to draw those knees out as opposed to just wedging your elbows in and wedging your hips wider. Maybe you can take those hands out in front of you. Maybe you have the flexibility to bring those hands up and overhead. I personally find this ridiculously difficult because my posture is terrible. It's kind of ironic for a yoga teacher and a physiotherapist. You're going to take 2 more breaths here. If they're not already, you're going to bring those arms to shoulder height. You can interlace the fingers. Keep those knees tracking the same direction as the toes. Take an inhale. As you exhale, press to stand, engage the glutes. Inhale, come down, malasana. Exhale, press to stand. We've got 3 more here. Inhale, sink down, plant the hands, option to stay in your malasana or option for crow pose, bringing the legs to the backs of the arms, squeeze the triceps together, press the floor away. Set the toes down if you haven't already, and everybody heel toe the feet together, forward fold. Take an inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, press to stand. Inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, sweep the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, interlace the fingers. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, non-dominant interlace. Inhale, open the collarbones. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, vinyasa. Look to the top, step, walk, or float to malasana. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, press to stand. Feet hips distance apart. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, right leg up, we'll add on. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, interlace. Inhale, open the collarbones. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Heel to arch alignment. Make sure you can see your right big toe. Shoulders are over the hips. You're not sticking your belly out, but you're not tucking your tail under. Once again, we've got that neutral spine. So remember that your tailbone, your spine is in like an S. So your upper back sticks out, your lower back goes in, and then your sacrum sticks out again. Your tailbone's at the bottom of that. You want to think of it dropping down towards the floor. It doesn't point out behind you. You're going to flip the front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. And then as you exhale, side angle pose, you can go forearm to thigh, hand to the inside or the outside of the right leg. Block is optional. Just make sure that you keep engaging that right glute and you don't let that right knee collapse to the midline. Lengthen through both sides of the waist. See if you can open up that left side of the rib cage towards the sky a bit more. Ground down through that right foot. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, flow through. My husband is being very bliss and standing at the bottom of that waterfall, taking a swim. It's quite funny to watch. Inhale, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, non-dominant interlace. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, back to your crescent. Exhale, open up, warrior two, second side. I just realized that he had his headphones in. It was a little bit weird being at the base of being at the base of a waterfall, listening to some fat beats or a finance podcast or whatever it is he's listening to. You're going to flip that front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior, and then exhale, bring it down into your side angle pose. Ground down through that front foot, inhale, reverse your warrior, and then as you exhale, cartwheel flow through, vinyasa. And then as you exhale, downward facing dog. Look to the top of the mat, step, walk, or float, malasana, or if it's in your practice, you can try jumping all the way to crow pose, which is not something that I'm brave enough to do yet. Maybe you stay in your crow pose. Maybe you're taking the crown of your head down to the floor. Let's see how we go here on the rainforest floor. Ouch. And maybe you're pressing up into your headstand. I think that's probably not the best idea for me today. Oh no, there we go. Maybe if you come up into your headstand, you can either take some pikes up and down, or maybe you're splitting your legs out to the side and bringing them back together. Do 5 more breaths here. Take 1 more breath. If you came into your headstand, see if you can take the knees back to the backs of the arms, come back up into your crow pose. Everybody set the feet down, parallel the feet. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, stay. Shift the weight to the left leg. Take an inhale. As you exhale, you're going to draw the right knee into the chest. Keep the left knee bent, single leg chair. See if you can hold around that right shin with the hands. Draw it a little closer into the chest. Sink a little lower in that left leg. Keep the knee facing forward. Take 1 more breath. And then your exhale comes to stand. You come to stand. Take those right peace fingers, hook them around the right big toe. Take an inhale. Maybe you're staying here. Otherwise, as you exhale, you're going to extend that right leg any amount. Draw the right shoulder back in line with the left. Drop the right hip down in line with the left. Keep as much of a bend in the right knee as you need to keep the spine nice and tall. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, you're slowly going to release that right leg back. We're coming into warrior three, so you can take your hands to your hips, tilt them forward like a bucket, try and keep even left to right. Strong extension through the right leg. Maybe you're taking those arms out in front of you. Warrior three. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, take those hands down, standing split. From here, we're going to do a little scissor switch of the legs. You can catch your balance in a handstand if you want to. You could also just set the right foot down and then take the left leg up. Switch. Otherwise, you're going to put weight into your hands. You're going to get light on those left toes. Give a little kick. Maybe you catch some air time. And if you come up into your handstand, see if you can float the right leg down. Inhale into your standing split. Exhale here. We're going to reverse that sequence. So ground down through the right leg. Take the hands to the hips, establish your warrior three. And then maybe you're reaching those arms out in front of you. From here, you're going to come all the way up to standing. Left peace fingers hook around that left big toe. Stand up nice and tall. And then start to extend that left leg any amount. Utthita Padangusthasana. From here, you're going to hug that left knee into your chest. Grab around the shin with your hands. You're going to start to send the hips back and bend the right knee so you're in that single leg chair. Keep nice and tall through the spine. Send those hips back. Set that left foot down. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, take it through your vinyasa. Another option to find a handstand here if you want to. Or maybe you find a crow pose. When you're ready, we're going to meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, sit the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, interlace. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, Viratu. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, half moon. Take that right hand forward. Make sure that your right leg is parallel with the long end of your mat. Think of spinning the right rib cage towards the front of your space as you karate chop the sky with that left leg. Micro bend in the right knee. Gazes wherever is comfortable. Balance challenge would be gazing up. Take one more inhale. Listen carefully. As you exhale, we're coming to standing tree. So ground down through that right leg. Without touching the floor, if you can, you're going to bring that left foot all the way up in to the right inner thigh, the inner shin or the ankle, just not over the knee. Keep the hips as even as you can. think of working that left knee towards the back of the room, and then take those arms wherever you want to take them. Take the hands to heart center. You're going to cross that left ankle over the bottom of the right thigh, come into Ekapada Agni Simbasana, or your seated figure four. We're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. You have the option to stay here. Otherwise, if you want to, you can start to hoop the elbows in front of the shins. Maybe stay there. Maybe you're taking the hands down. You're curling those left toes around the back of the right tricep, shifting the weight forward, picking up the right foot, and maybe extending it back. For Ekapada Galavasana, your flying pigeon pose. If you're in your funky chair, you're going to start to make your way down through your vinyasa. If you're in your flying pigeon, maybe you can shoot that left leg back, chaturanga, and then take it through your vinyasa. However you get there, we'll meet in downward dog. Last flow, last side. Inhale, seat that left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, funky interlace. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, half moon. Just rearrange myself so I'm not standing on rocks. I'm just putting it out there. I have like the best view ever right now. It's like the coolest place that I've ever done yoga. And I've done yoga in some pretty cool places. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, we're coming all the way up to standing tree. Take that right foot where it wants to go, even off through your hips, and then take your hands wherever you want. Take those hands through heart center, slide the right ankle over the bottom of the left thigh, come down into your funky chair. Everybody hold here a couple of breaths, open up that hip. And then option to stay, ow, just hit me. Otherwise, option to take those hands down, shin comes to the back of the arms, hook the right toes around the left tricep, pick up the left heel, maybe extend that left heel back behind you. If you're in your funky chair, start to make your way down to a vinyasa. If you're in your flying pigeon, maybe shoot that right leg back, chaturanga, and then we take it to downward facing dog. From here, you're going to look towards the top of the mat, step hook or float through to a seat. We're going to cool this down pretty quickly. Send those legs out in front of you. Dandasana. Sweep those arms up, inhale. As you exhale, fold forward, Paschimottanasana. Start to roll all the way up to your shins. You're going to cross over the legs. You could take a double pigeon here or a Gomukhasana if you wanted to. Otherwise, this is simple cross-legged. Start to fold yourself forward. And then walk yourself in. You're going to change it to the other side. Of course, as always, if you have more time, you can stay here for as long as what feels good for you. And then walk it up. If you want to finish seated, you can stay here. Otherwise, you can make your way down onto your back. We're going to take a spinal twist wherever you are. If you're seated, you're taking that right hand behind you. Take the left arm up, inhale. And then as you exhale, take the left hand to the right knee. Take a spinal twist. Come back through center wherever you are. Take it to the other side. Inhales take you longer. Exhales take you deeper. Come back through center. Take an inhale. And then wherever you are, take a nice open mouth exhale. If you're coming into Shavasana on your back, spread yourself out. Turn the palms up towards the sky. Maybe your legs are up the wall. Wherever you are, I encourage you to take a couple of nice deep breaths here. And then as always, feeling free to stay as long as what serves you. As always, thank you so much for practicing with me. Today, as you go forward, may you have calmness in your thoughts, kindness in your words, and generosity in your heart. Namaste.